You are listening and watching to a very special podcast. Alright, this is going to be my Phenomenon Serendipity 2 deleted scene. This is where Jellal tells Katrina the true meaning of fairy tale. After she comes back from meeting with Deimos Falcone and learns what happens. Enjoy! Katrina Salvatore just got back. She could not believe how distasteful, disgusting, and despicable of how the disgraceful Deimos Falcone would do such a horrid thing. Back at Glass Coffin, the only person that found her running, panting, was Jellal Fernandez, leader of crime sorcery. Katrina, are you all right? He asked. Oh my God, I can't believe I managed to run out here. I thought he was going to catch me, Katrina said. Jellal looked at her. What happened? That's when Katrina had to find a place to sit, so she sat on the stairs. She put her head in her hands and said, I was supposed to go to Deimos Falcone. I had to confront him. I told him I did not want the other children that he had tortured. I want them all to be free. He tried to give me a proposition. At first I was uneasy, but I said yes. However, I discovered something after I freed all the children. I found one person was in a vegetated state and used for experiments. And now he was lying in a pool of his own blood, and I refused the proposition from Deimos Falcone. I told him we weren't even alike at all. What do you mean? Jellal said. It's nothing. Oh God, I don't want to even tell you the gory details. I really can't. I feel like there's no way we're going to stop him. Jellal looked surprised at Katrina. Katrina, he said. No, don't tell me. I don't want to be part of this whole operation. Maybe we should just stop and just let him do what he wants. There's no way we can stop him. Everyone sees him as a holy man, when we all see him as just a monster. There's no end to this. Jellal looked at her. Why should we give up, after all we've worked on? Frigga Falcone would not allow it, Jellal said. Tell me, is this what crime sorcery does? Kill people? No, we don't kill. I have changed since that day. And that's why I created crime sorcery, so I can make anew, he said. I know, but listen, can I show you something? Jellal, I don't think I don't want to see anything anymore. I'm too tired. Jellal put an arm around Katrina and said, I know. There's something special I want to share. Come with me. He escorted her inside and they went to the MPD. He then spoke into it and said, play me the memory of the fairy tale hand symbol. He commanded. The MPD did its work. There was the first image. It was a young boy with blonde hair. Katrina looked at the image. Wait, he looks familiar. It's Lexus. That was him when he was a boy. So you found this out? Just keep watching, he said. Katrina did. The young boy was talking to his grandfather, Master Makarov. Master Makarov sounded nicer, but he wasn't going to be in the parade. However, young Laxus asked, "Well, how will I spot you? How will you know that I'm here?" However, Laxus came up with the idea of holding his index finger up and so as his thumb out sideways. That was the start of the fairy tale hand symbol, and that made Makarov all teary-eyed. Katrina had to smile for a bit. Then it came to the image of the fairy tales parade, where Makarov was in it, and so was the other members, part of the whole parade. All of a sudden, played right there, was everyone doing the hand symbol. When Laxus saw this, he got teary-eyed as he knew, even if all the stuff he had been through, he was still part of the family. He was indeed welcome back, and helped his friends out in return. His true family. And still, the members of Fairy Tales still did that hand symbol during the time when Natsu was facing off against the twin dragon slayers. Katrina cringed. Jellal held her arm and said, "Keep watching." I am. However, when she saw that, she realized something. The hand symbol means something to Fairy Tale. It means they never give up. It means something significant, like family and friends. They never give up on each other. And a guild is more than just a guild. It's a family, and also friends, and also believing in yourself. Katrina all of a sudden felt her heart beat. Then she began having memories raced in her mind. She remembered all the people she met. Jellal, Karuku, and of course Yuri Petrov. Suddenly she was starting to remember her mother's words. Hilda's voice ringing in her head saying, "Katrina, darling, I know what I did, what I suffered. I don't want you to give up because of me. I never gave up, even though I was traumatized, but I cling on to life because of you." Then she remembered everything she witnessed. How Barrere was starting to give up, but Aaron stopped her from jumping from the cliff, saying that he wasn't going to let go. And the same thing with Rin and Barrere. All of a sudden, as well, Katrina remembered Marina's performance, her singing that song. "So if you care to find me, look to the western sky." It was still echoing in her head, and Katrina stood up and said, "I know what I have to do. I have to go now, Jellal. I think they need me." Jellal smiled. "All right then, go," he said. "Wish me luck." "Good luck," he said. Katrina ran. While she was heading towards the fire-burned house, she found herself singing, "Nobody in all of Oz, no wizard that there is or was, is ever gonna bring me down." Then she thought, what if the wizard was more like Deimos Falcone? Nobody in all of DWC, and not even Deimos Falcone, will ever bring me down. I will expose him for the man that he is. She was soon to be sure. She was going to put a stop to this rebellion. Once and for all, she was going to end it, whether nobody liked it or not. Well, that's it. Thank you so much for listening and watching. Sorry about the references and the shout-outs. But yeah, I had to make a bit of a shout-out and a reference. Well, both, but still, it's the same thing. Anyway, thank you for listening and watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.